I know Taldori. Yeah, it's the World of Critical Role world. Yeah. That's cool. I recognize that world. That's cool.
Campaign 2.
I'm thinking of playing a gunslinger, so that actually like works out for that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna flavor my character as a he's not gonna have like the aspects of like probably like he's probably like not gonna have like I'm not gonna have like the bonuses of it, but I kind of want to flavor my character as like half angel, half demon, if that's possible.
Okay.
No. Yes. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you could be like a fallen Asmar or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Lost my phone.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
That's kind of what I'm going with here.
They have signs everywhere that tell you.
Kind of what I'm going.
Yeah. So.
With here.
Yeah.
Kind of what I'm going.
I don't know if Shark is, but I'm asking if they want to join or like play or just hang out.
Shark, are you there?
I don't know if Shark
He said that he couldn't hear us earlier.
Yeah.
Babe, you may have to like message him or whatever.
Hang out. I messaged him.
Shark, are you there? We'll just have to play, and if he wants to go
we'll
in.
just get started and you've got to wait. Okay, so basically where you guys are starting off. Is everyone ready to go?
They sound like me.
I am still working on my character, but I'm there. I'm good. As long as we're not going into combat right now.
I just pretty much did the stats and that's it.
That's fine. Just like race, class, name is kind of what we can start with, and we can flesh it out as we go. And anatomy of your character.
Ready to go.
Okay. So to start things off, you're all aboard a ship. But this isn't a regular sailing ship. It's an icebreaker. The bow is reinforced with metal, and the front essentially has a big cutting ram on it. Because you're traveling through the frigid depths, far to the north of Wild Mountains. So occasionally the sea is covered with layers of ice, and as the ship goes, it rises up out of the water onto the ice before crashing down and sundering the ice. And so there's, just like on the open ocean, when you crest a wave and then splash down, it has a similar feel, but you're splashing down onto ice, and you can hear it cracking and grinding against the bow of the ship. It kind of sounds like an underwater thunder. Occasionally, the ice kind of opens up into more open seas, but there are dangers there too. There are icebergs just dotting the sea. Some of them are small enough that the ship just sort of nudges them aside with just a thud and a scrape. Others tower dozens of feet above the deck of the ship, which the helmsman has to avoid the plane ship. But, so it's a harrowing journey with all the ice, a lot of dangers, but you all have faith in the crew to get you to your destination. So you've all been kind of eating together, sleeping in close quarters, living for a couple weeks on this ship, so you've all kind of gotten to know each other. So why don't you guys kind of introduce your characters? Like I said, you don't need an extensive backstory or anything, but just kind of a description of what character you're playing.
So my character is a let's see. I'm still obsessed with always this. I love, what's it called? Let's see, Dragonborn, Druid. I always like the Druids. I can't. A white Dragonborn. I don't really know.
Do you have a name yet?
Did I go to Albertsons now?
No.
That's alright.
It is a white Dragonborn, so it is ice
Okay.
and cold damage.
Did I go to
Very
Albertsons?
fitting.
Oh, yeah.
Now we can hear you, buddy.
Crap. It's like 15 minutes.
I know.
Are you wanting to listen into the game, or you just want to play with us?
I like to play.
Okay. What you will need to do, this is only a level 1, so like we'll give you a chance to go and as we're playing, we'll give you a chance to go and like make your character. Download an app called Squire, and you should be able to make a character with it. And then go from there.
Yeah.
Where's my glasses?
No idea.
Me neither.
Have you played 5e before, Shark?
No.
Yes.
I've had new. Okay, so as it's downloading, like if you were in a world full of magic, this is the most obvious question. Would you rather have magic or not?
Magic. Yes.
Okay.
15 minutes.
If you were to have this magical energy, where would it come from? Would it come from yourself, your studies, or a deity of some sort?
No.
Yourself?
Yes.
Okay, that sounds more like a sorcerer to me. If you want to play a sorcerer.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, and what's really cool is basically when you get up to later levels, and in fact, even if I remember correctly, even level 1, you get really cool elemental abilities. So like you're basically like an Avatar, Avatar: The Last Airbender. You're basically Aang. It's pretty cool. But they're very much elemental characters. So you would like that. I mean, but your first run, I don't know. I mean, it feels if you can handle multiple like abilities and having to have a choice like that, it'd be a good pick for you.
So I don't download the thing.
You just download. There's an app called Squire.
Yeah.
SQUIRE. It's on the PlayStation Store, or not PlayStation Store. It's on the App Store, on the Play Store. What kind of device do you have? Do you have an Android or an iPhone?
I don't have a phone. I don't have a phone.
You don't have a phone. I could
Have a
make you a
computer,
character. I could make you a character.
Yeah, that's probably. Plus, you're a bit more familiar with the system, so we can probably crank that out a little bit quicker than having to launch Shark through first time.
Y'all just go through y'all's characters and then I'll talk about my character whenever last while I'm doing all this. I'll set him up. I'll set him up a pretty good system. Set him up a pretty good character.
Alright.
Trust me, I can make a pretty good character. My character is Nihilus. He's an Eladrin, which is a Fey elf, and he's a rogue. And yeah, he steals shit.
first chance I get, I'm gonna pickpocket T-Money over here.
Do you want a short dude, or do you want like a big strong dude?
Strong dude.
Okay, like, are you wanting like, so there's what's called Dragonborns. They have like different breath weapons that they can use. You could be a dwarf, which is more like a little short guy that's like really tough. Basically, and they live on the mountains and stuff. And then you got elves. They're really tall, and they're basically immortal. Basically, they live a long life. And then you've got gnomes and halflings, which are the smallest creatures. And then you got the regular human, and then you got a demon you can play as. So which one?
Demon.
Which one seems cool? Okay,
That's actually big for sorcerer.
Yeah, that is actually. That is.
So that works out.
Yeah. Yeah, they do have. What are you thinking for your name for your character?
Sukuna.
Sukuna, how do you spell that?
Sukkaana.
Okay. As I'm making your character, what does your character look like? Can you describe your character? Like for all of us?
He's he looks like a human, like just a normal human, but he's actually a demon though, and.
Okay, so he's disguising himself. Okay.
Yeah, he's a disguised demon. And then when he has
what does his human
form
look like when he's? What does his human form look like?
How should I describe though? How do I?
That's up to you. How would you like to describe him?
I don't know. Just like a normal human, but don't know.
Just a normal dude.
Yeah.
If you don't know what you want your character to look like, you could do what I do. Basically my character just has a hood and a mask up, and so the only thing you can really see is his eyes. Because I don't really know either.
Okay. Yeah.
You could do.
Yeah, I could imagine he is using a human disguise, but he's very much, he just does not want people to even see him. So maybe recognize it.
Yeah. Actually,
maybe he has a past where he did
human
something
disguise
wrong.
with another disguise. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
actually.
Do you want to be are you the type of character that's wants to be up front and in the face of an enemy, or would you like to be far back?
Up front.
Up front. Okay, so you're a melee type. I need a bit more strength then. Okay. Are you more intelligent, or do you think you're more wise?
Intelligent.
Okay. Alright. Got it. So then that goes to that, and
You're pretty good at getting people to character creation. I would not be as good at getting people.
Yeah.
I'm just I don't know, go make a character, figure it out.
I've done it for a while, actually.
Yeah.
I put you as high charisma because you're gonna need that for your highest score, because you're gonna want to be powerful magic. Then I put you as your next stat is gonna be con, because you want to be stout. You want to be able to take hits pretty well. And then your third one is going to be strength and intelligent, and then intelligence is going to be fourth, because you're smart. You're the smart dude. And then third is dex, because of course you're gonna need to, if you get to a situation where you need to go and do that, you're gonna have dex. And then your dumb stat is going to be wisdom, since you said you didn't really care that much about wisdom. That's the only thing you have. That's the only thing that you have a dumb stat is wisdom. So it's a pretty good build.
Yeah.
And then I've DM'd for a little while.
Yeah,
So
So Christian, did you have your character figured out yet, or not?
yes, so my character is very much he's a brunette guy, and he's brunette haired dude, and he's not showy. He's very much hiding his wings and stuff. He's not showing his wings. He hides his wings by he has a backpack that he has on, and he doesn't he kind of hides it behind the backpack, and he's always wearing the backpack. He makes sure that he has it on, and to each of his sides, if you were to get close to him, which I advise you not to, because he's very guarded with himself. He on each of his sides, he actually has a revolver, and one revolver is a deep black on the right side of him, on the left side of him. Yeah, on the left side of him it's a deep black with golden details on it, and then on the left is a white one with golden details on it. And if you actually look a little more detail of the gun, on the barrel of each gun, there's the white one actually says salvation, and then the black one says chaos. And the other thing is on his back, he actually has a shotgun. When his revolvers aren't enough, and that's kind of my character.
Do you have stats for the guns?
Yeah, for the guns, yes.
Yeah,
I'm using the pepper box as the revolvers, and then I can just put it on there. I've got it downloaded. I'm using Matthew Mercer's stats.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It's on D&D Beyond as well. 1d10 piercing for the pepper box.
What I've always run it, whenever I've ran that, I've always run it as if you roll a critical fail, that's whenever whenever your gun goes and misfires.
Yeah.
And then you go and you lose a turn. Then you have to use your next turn to go and fix your gun.
Yeah.
And then you have to use intelligence to do it. That's the. I don't know if you're seeing that.
Oh, yeah, I was looking. Where did you post it? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I'm using the pepper box.
Yeah, okay.
And the pepper box and the bad news.
Hold on.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, okay. I feel like I'm probably going to be the tank of the group, possibly. I don't know. We'll see.
Kind of ironic being a range guy.
I'm going to be the ranged tank, basically.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, ranged guy.
And remember, with ranged weapons, you do have disadvantage when you're in melee.
Yeah, whenever we're at melee, yes.
Yeah, so just remember that if you're up front at all.
I have a way of going and kind of messing with that. I have a strategy for that situation. I'm just not going to say it.
That's fine. Okay, so you're all on board the ship. You've kind of met each other, and you are currently on the way. So the area you're going to, you need to stop for supplies at a town along the way called Palebank Village, and then you're planning to move on northward from there to. Okay, I'm going to post a map. I think. Oh, actually, it's a good map. So I put it in the text chat or voice channel. Can you guys see the map?
Yeah, okay. I just downloaded it to my phone.
Okay, so if you look sort of in the top right of that peninsula that's sticking out, you can see where Palebank Village is. That's where you guys are going to be stopping. And then after that, you're planning on going to the northwest to Isengros, to those islands there. And the reason you're going to those islands as adventurers is... Hold on. Tippy's got a question.
What was the question?
About what animal she can turn into for wild shape. There should be...
I believe the rules for level 1, it should tell you.
CR1. It's CR1 quarter, no swimming or flying.
Yeah, it's the smallish creatures. Like, think like squirrels and stuff. Those are the kind of the creatures that you would probably, right?
Yeah, I can give you a pretty good list, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Like baboon, badger, bat, cat, fox, hare, rat, weasel, crab, deer, eagle. Oh, you can't do eagle because it's flying. Ignore that one. Frogs.
Hey Shark,
Basically,
are you still there? Did Shark leave?
Or disconnected or something.
Yeah, he probably left. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry about that.
So that gives you an idea of basically just think small, relatively harmless animals.
Did you get 3?
Rats, foxes, that kind of stuff.
What are they?
One's just an extra because she has to do like 2.
She has to what?
I have to have she upped it to 2 instead of so.
Okay, so to continue. Did that answer your question okay, Tiffany? You're kind of cutting out on my end. Can anyone else hear?
I can barely hear what she's saying either.
You're talking to her dad, I think, guys.
So what? So
Did y'all hear
that's
me?
the same.
Yeah,
I see. Right.
I believe she's talking to her dad about her medicine.
Is that the one that helps you sleep?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Is that the one that you wanted her to make stronger? That she said, not now, a little bit? She said a little bit? Hi. Hi.
Because of the
Huh?
procedure.
Yeah. Oh no. We didn't put the butter back. Ooh. Butter back. Butter back.
So, Christian and Adam, you both seen Summer and Whirl, right? Yeah. Okay. So your characters would know about like the age of Arcana,
Corn.
ancient mages, and numbers have been left behind.
We both friends. Forgot your bye.
Treasure
Oh.
artifact. That's what
Is
you're
it
doing.
still there?
Yeah, it wasn't outside. I put it in the fridge. So.
Alright. Sound good? Stop it, still up first. So, if you reach the station safely, the ship pulls into a very simple wooden dock.
I didn't get the paperwork.
And then you lower the gangplank,
Yep, I'll shred it.
disembark, and immediately you are hit by just gusts of freezing wind, the spray of water off the ocean.
Me and Christian,
It's helping you stand railing in
Where's
place.
my glasses?
There's snow blowing across the tundra.
another D&D game.
Oh, yeah.
It is cold.
Good.
Someone wanted to play it.
Oh, yeah.
You all have winter gear, hoods, like jackets or cloaks, boots.
Do I look like a bitch?
So you're just out in the
No, I'm kidding.
you're taking your jacket off.
I was kidding. Continue.
Okay, so there's several docks here. Usually ships, it's not a huge dock or anything. It's not exactly a center of commerce and trade. There's about 4 simple wooden docks. Right now, there's only 2 ships docked. Yours and one of them. The captain of the ship lets you know, like, okay, we're going to be here for about 4 days to resupply the ship and unload some of the stuff that we're bringing in to Kelly Village. Looking past the end of the dock, and so he's basically like, yeah, you go ashore, you're free to mess around for 4 days or so. So, looking past the end of the dock kind of continues along the ground in this port lawn. Just these wooden planks laying across the snow and ice and mud. And the boardwalks from each of the docks converge and then extend into the village. And they get wider as you get closer to the village, and it forms kind of the main street of the village. The village is fairly small. They're all wearing cloaks, kind of huddled up against the cold. They're just sort of loosely standing, kind of a few feet apart. And they're all
Did I give you the bag?
No, there's no bag.
Oh. I had the bag. It's there on the table. The mind medicine.
So what do you guys want to do?
Wander over to the crowd and listen in.
Okay. And there's you following it, I assume.
Yeah.
I think my character would he would follow, but he would be probably
Cinnamon, you're in the way. You're in the way. Cash can't go by. Come here. Come here, Cinnamon. Come. Cinnamon, move. I can't. Move, Cinnamon. He's gonna push ya. He's gonna move you out of the way. Sorry.
There's a shallow grave dug through the dirt and ice. And there's a coffin. There's a simple wooden box that looks about the size for a door. Anyone who wants to make a perception check to see. No, the coffin is open for viewing. So if you want to make a perception check, just to see what you see, the body or what it is you see.
Like to make a perception check, yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
18.
18? Okay. So, you notice two things. You're paying attention to what the guy's saying, and you're looking at the mummy. So what he's saying is that this was a dwarf named Ergon who died, and he makes it sound like he died of some sort of disease. But when you look at the body, it's kind of curled up into a fetal position, and it's just coated in ice, like frozen solid. So you find that a bit odd. It looks like he froze to death, trying to keep warm. But the preacher calls it disease.
Can I try to detect any magic in the area when you're at or around the body?
What are you using?
For what?
Do you have like a detect magic spell or anything? Like how are you?
Can I just make like a general arcana check? Oh. Hello?
Yeah. We can hear you.
Okay, yeah. I just got a notification saying that I was disconnected. I was confused for a second.
Now you didn't hear at all.
Okay. Can't you make like a general arcana checks to sense magic or anything, or is that like a special skill that you can use specifically?
Detect magic is a specific spell, so you can't like directly detect magic, but based on the perception you rolled, you don't see anything obviously magical going on.
Oh, I've never ruled it as that. That's interesting.
What do you do?
That's interesting. Like so you're saying like non-magical people can't like do like arcana checks?
You can. It's not too like I don't want to make the detect magic spell or detect magic abilities useless or redundant. But there are certain cases where you can make effects. Like if you touch a magic item, you can roll to determine like what's going on with it. Like if you grab a magic weapon to determine what it does.
Could you like make a? I think what he's trying to say is, could you like generally feel like whether there's energy of magic around, or is that? Yeah, what I was trying to do is I was gonna try to make an arcana check to see whether or not the way this man died was magical in nature, like just a general arcana check. And okay, that might be what he's talking about. He's saying you're specifically like it's a specific. You're like if you were going in like generally like like trying to understand the vibe of like the area, like that. Like did this guy die from magic? Is what I'm trying to determine. Because if it's a specific thing, then that's detect magic. Yeah, that's what I agree with Mark. Yeah. That's.
Do you want to go closer and check out the body?
I'm just gonna try to determine whether or not he died of magical causes.
From the back of the crowd, you can't tell. Do you want to walk right up and check out the body?
Yeah, sure.
I'll walk
Okay.
up and check out the body. Just
People
kneel
kinda
down and
glance-
stare at it.
Yeah,
my
people
character
kinda
just in the
glance
back,
at you.
He's like, nah, I'm not messing with that.
People kind of glance at you as you pass by, but they just assume you're someone else paying their respects, you know, saying their goodbyes. They're not here, and you kind of make it look like that pretty easily. I mean, this is meant to be open viewing and everything, so they don't.
Okay.
You're not perceived as like being weird or rude. When you get up to the body, you can very clearly see now there are blue veins just covering his skin, his face, and exposed hands and arms.
Okay.
So take that how you will.
I mean, and we can't see this, only he can because he's that close.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Am I correct on that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I also rolled pretty high on perception too. Okay. Can I see if I can roll perception to see if I'm noticing the veins at all, like from the distance where I'm at?
Yeah, go for it.
Like, the only sucky thing about not being a caster. Yeah, I understood why he was saying the whole thing. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, though.
I always thought like detect magic was like detecting a very specific kind of magic, and Arcana checks were just, you know, you sense a magical presence or a magical aura
that's
kind of
the
thing.
sense of what that was the sense of what I was saying, was that like with Arcana checks, that's like genuinely feeling the vibe in the magic. Yeah, that's any person in the magical world can do that. But like if you're like specifically going to like a dead person or going to like an object that is like Marcus was trying to explain, that's using like some sort of your energy to go and find out. Like that takes more powerful magic, is what he's trying to say.
Yeah, like
So I wouldn't be able to determine whether or not he died of natural causes or natural causes. Like I wouldn't be able to determine that with an Arcana check.
that's more of a medicine thing, but basically
For a non-magical person, maybe medicine? I think. Medicine could work.
I mean, I'm an Eladrin, which is a Fey elf. They have some passive magic.
He has
to
a
it,
point.
I think.
He has a point. Like if he's part elf, like he would know magic.
basically everything I told you is what you can determine about Rocky. As these blue veins running through that are definitely unnatural.
Okay. Well, I mean,
That's not like that's not normal.
Natural.
Not out here.
Oh right. Okay.
You're in the Grang, like north of the Grang Wildlands. It's literally called the Frozen.
All right.
Frigid depths and stuff. Anyway.
And he maybe sense like whether the stuff that's in the blue stuff in the veins, if that's like magical, that's something he's seen, or like it's something like that.
Yeah. Is there a magical aura around the body?
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
No, it's inner. He's dead and there's no longer any, like...
Okay.
You're not getting any vibes off the body. It's pretty inert.
Okay.
It's just a frozen, like, and I mean frozen, like there's a
So he
literal
definitely died
layer
of
of ice.
natural, not magical. That's what he's trying to say, without saying it.
There's like a layer of ice covering his stomach. Like, it's unusual. Anyway.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll
Let's
my
move on from there a
perception
little bit.
and see if I notice it, see if I can
Oh
try
yeah,
to help.
go ahead.
14?
You would just see that there's a body and it's a dwarf.
Oh, I don't see the veins from here. I'd have to get closer to see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the only reason.
Yeah, I rolled an 18 on my perception. I didn't see the veins until I got up next
the
to
only
him.
reason-
So the check for that is probably pretty high.
Yeah, it was a 20, by the way.
18, and you still didn't.
Yeah, I had to get up right next to the body.
Yeah, but since you went right up to it, it becomes obvious when you're like
Yeah.
inspecting the corpse.
Hi, Max. No, I'm not playing Fortnite right now. I'm playing Red Dead, but I'm also playing D&D with some friends right now. That's what we're doing. It's Dungeons and Dragons. We've been talking a lot. Are you wanting to do something right now, Killer?
Killer? You call me killer? What the heck are you calling me killer for? I mean, I can try to see if I can get a 20.
Somebody in this chat doesn't. Well, the only reason I call you Killer is because I don't want to call you the other name, because you are not that other name, and someone in the chat does not know something about that. So I can't say your other.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I can't say your other name because parents. Yeah.
I mean, I can try and see if I can get a 20, but I don't know if I can.
Well, you can try to say what you want to do. Like, you can go up to the body. You can stay with me. Like, where
I assume Adam's character will share with you guys, hey, that was weird. At some point. So you don't all need to notice it independently.
Probably won't share the information right away, but I will if it's necessary.
It's like party knowledge at this point. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Wait. No way.
What?
I'm gonna send it to the screenshot it.
What's going on?
Just a sec.
What's wrong? Something wrong?
Oh, no. No, nothing's wrong.
Okay.
So as you were inspecting the body...
You were kind of worried.
No, this is what I'm talking about.
Oh, you rolled a 20?
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So, yeah, even from the very back of the crowd, you could see these strange blue lines covering the body on the exposed skin. Anyway, you hear a voice behind you that says, "Hello, travelers. Thank you for attending Ergon's service." And you turn and see a kind of weathered old elf. He looks like he's been here in the north for a long time. Like, he's gotten some, maybe some frostbite or some damage to his face and his hands. It's hard to tell how old he is. Because he's an elf, on one hand, but also he looks weathered and worn out. He introduces himself as Elro Aldgar and tells you all that he's the leader of the village.
You said Elro?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello.
Elro. You can tell by the way he asked that he's going to be our
note taker.
Note taker. He's a note taker guy.
Just a handful of notes.
Yeah.
I got two names. Okay, so Ergon, dead, blue veins, and Elro, and that's literally it.
Well, you don't have much information besides that right now, so that's good.
Yeah, I know. But I probably won't take extensive notes. I'll probably just jot down a few things here and there.
Everybody's got to keep everything straight, fellas.
I suck at note taking.
I do too. I never studied in school, to be honest. When all throughout school, I never studied one time.
I just never understood like the main topics, what you're supposed to write down. So I just randomly put crap everywhere.
I honestly just did my homework, and that was my study. Like, that was it. Like, that was all I studied.
I mean, some of my teachers would make us take notes in class, but then we ended up never using them.
All right. It's like, great, I know this. No, thank you.
I pay a lot more attention whenever I'm like actually like paying full attention to something someone's saying, more than just like writing notes while doing it. Like, that's distracting me.
Well, as my senior year, I had an ASL interpreter, so I couldn't really do that. I couldn't take notes and watch the interpreters at the same time.
Yeah, that's true. Kind of hard to do that when you're down. That's or how to Sorry about that, I choked on my water.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you were okay. I can hear you coughing from here. The door's closed.
Nope, just inhaled some water. Anyway, Belgro, the rough-looking elf, tells you he's the leader of the village, and asks, now, there's only one reason most travelers come through here, and that's to head on farther north. Are you all adventurers, treasure seekers?
On my mood.
What was that? I just kind of say I wouldn't mind a few gold in my pocket. I thought so. Not looking for fame or fortune, but I wouldn't mind a few gold in my pocket. In my case, I just want to do some good. Well, maybe I have an opportunity for you then. You see, and he kind of glances around, and now the service is kind of wrapping up, and they're putting the lid on the coffin and lowering it into the hole, and the crowd is starting to disperse and wander back to the village. As I have a sensitive matter I wish